I'm at the top of my life. Try to speak.
What?
It's nothing.
How should we do it? I can't hold anything.
Well, guys, we can't say anything. I am not quite sure if... I think actually they can understand us. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the up and down matches here at the GSL. We have a little bit of a problem with the audio right now because we can't hear anything, but I think you can hear us because I see something moving with the audio. And, well, Wolf changed a little bit. He had a makeover, so he got new hair and is going off for the Asian look.
Yeah.
So, no. Seriously, Wolf is running a little bit late. He's at MLG, and Salah is joining me today. Welcome to the show.
Are you sure? I
Yeah.
thought Ulf got fired.
You what?
Ulf got fired. I thought.
You replaced him. They didn't tell me.
Yeah.
They never tell me anything. Well, we have a couple of really good matches coming up today, and the first one is going to be our StarTale players. We have Curious and Bomber. And production team, I can't hear anything. I can't hear you, I can't hear my voice, I can't hear anything at all, so please send someone over to fix this, because this is not going to work. Well, today we have live, we have Finn, Bomber, Curious, Puzzle, and Maru. So we talked a little bit about the group today already. Who do you think is going to advance?
I expect Puzzle to be enter the Code S and also Alive or Bomber. They are so good players, so I expect they will be Code S today.
About Puzzle, what can you tell us about his performance right now? Is he in good shape, or is Puzzle in... Do you think that he's confident today, or what is his mindset going into this group? I mean, this is the toughest group that we have in the up and down, so what does he think are his chances today?
Yeah, this group, so many Terran in this group have so many Terran, and also Puzzle has a good skill against Terran to beat, how to beat, so he feels a little bit bad because he didn't practice a lot of time, but he doesn't mind. He don't matter about that. So,
is there a special reason why he could not prepare as much as he wanted to, or?
Because he had so many online tournament and something scheduled, so he didn't practice a lot of time. So he's a little bit bad, but I'm a little bit sure he will be good.
Okay, so we have one confident coach, and here are yesterday's players. We had JYP, Nesty, July, Lure, and Ghost King. And as you can see here, we had Nesty and Ghost King advance, the two players who will be able to participate in Code S next season, while JYP, July, and Lure, they are dropping down to Code A and will have to prove themselves once again. Especially the performance of Nesty was really flawless. He took all 3 games, and now we have today's group with a Puzzle, Bomber, Curious, Maru, Finn, and Alive, and this group is just insane. This is really, really crazy. And well, our first game obviously is going to be the StarTale players, and I think that's a very smart move. That's something that you should always do. Just make sure that you have the teammates in the first round so that there can't be any kind of shenanigans later on in the group. We will have so many matches with 6 players today. And well, we are going to wait and see when exactly Wolf is coming back, because obviously Sela can give us some insights into the Zerg mind of Curious. But the second game would be really interesting, as Puzzle is playing against Maru. Talking about the first game of your player, what do you think are Puzzle's chances against Maru in particular?
Recently Maru increased his skill, so like he has many strategies. I think Maru learning from Ghost King Prime and maybe Money King Prime, so he has a new strategy or something, but maybe Puzzle use a little bit safety strategy against Maru, so we will watch that.
Alright. Well, right now we focus on Bomber against Curious. Our first game of the day is the Zerg versus Terran, and we are heading into the match which will take place on dual side. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. GSL up and downs with Calder and Sela.
Yeah.
Here we go, starting to the right side of the map of dual side. In the orange, we now have our Terran player in the game. It's none other than StarTales. StarTale Bomber. Here we go. And his opponent, well, Bomber is really good in the matchup against Zerg. He played an amazing game against Zenyo not too long ago. His problem was that he had to face MVP Sniper in the last match that he played in the GSL, and he was not able to defeat Sniper. Therefore, he's in the up and downs right now. But today he has to face another Zerg player. He has to face a teammate to the left side of the map in the teal. We have now the Zerg player from the StarTale team. It is
StarTale Curious.
Well, that's going to be pretty interesting, especially as Curious might be able to get a little bit of an advantage here because of the changes to the Queen. Sela,
What? Look at this.
yeah, very, very early offensive barracks. But before we head into the 11-11, no, actually we have him at 12 right now. What are your thoughts about the new Queen? How do you like it?
Queen recently increased his range, so little bit easy to defend if Jug knows to block some things, and moving shot is possible to both play possible too, like Marine moving, Queen moving, and it only needs little more juggling, and he needs to scout first. But actually, he's drone finding some barracks outside there, but
he's looking for something, but he can't find it, and he played a little bit greedy here. He went for the 15 hatch, pretty standard play, but at the same time, he was squeezing in a few drones before he started with his pool. Finally, he has the scout in the main base of Bomber and knows that something's going on, but it might already be too late. Do you think that the Curious can defend? What does he have to do in order to defend against this build now?
Yeah. Curious actually didn't make any extracts, so now he knows something like a Marine push here, so he only needs to make jugglings, but now bunker making, so a little bit hard. Yeah, it's a good defending.
Pulls a ton of his drones here, tries to take down the SCVs. We have 2 Marines and of course the SCVs as well. And here comes Bomber trying to take down his opponent's drones. The bunker had to be cancelled. The hatch is up and a new bunker starts as more and more Marines are now joining the battle. The first spine crawlers in the making, as well as 8 Zerglings. This is going to be pretty tough for Bomber. Curious here actually in a position where he can take it, but it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, it's possible to attack. Bunker position is possible to attack. Hatcheries. So now juggling coming out and attack. Yeah, blocked away. It's possible to wrap. Yeah.
Oh, that's looking pretty good here. The bunker is done, but the Marines are gone. GG. Wow, Bomber with the early attack, and he loses to Curious. Very well played by Curious here.
I said it's possible to defend if we.
Yeah, that was really, really well done. And guys, we are sorry that we might at some point talk over each other. The problem is that right now our headsets are apparently malfunctioning, so we have to make sure that at some point this is going to work a little bit better. And I think we might now finally solve the problem. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
that's a lot better.
But I thought it's gonna be a long game, but I expect the first game.
I actually thought that it would be quite a long game as well, but Bomber had other plans. He tried to go for the double barracks opening, and now we suddenly have him down a game. So that was actually well done by Curious, well defended.
Yeah, very well defended. But actually, it's the first game team kill, so they didn't practice a lot of time and doesn't want to show his own skill to another players because it's an up and down match.
Yeah.
So maybe Bomber used some strategy.
How much does it affect your team? If you have 2 Slayers players in a group, how does that affect practice?
Like a team kill or practice?
No,
up and down
the practice. It doesn't matter if it's a Code S group or if it's up and down matches. If you have 2 players in one group, how does that affect the practice in the Slayers team?
Like sometimes they promise each other like do not watch like a competition reshoot.
Yeah.
And then like they play the practice like like a PBT. They promise don't tell own strategy, like don't tell anything. And if If
Oh.
yeah.
We have a quick look at the replay, guys. We will continue with this in just a second. As you can see at this point, we had the first attempt of Bomber trying to build one of the bunkers, but Curious, he reacted really well. He pulled mostly all of his drones at this point, and this is exactly what you need to do, and was able to take the bunker down. Very, very important here. What could Bomber have done differently?
Yeah, actually, the first to cancel the bunker is very important for Zerg player, and that time maybe Bomber need to make 2 bunkers because that time so early to come out some jugglings, so not enough damage to destroy
Yeah.
bunker. So maybe if we made 2 bunkers, a little bit possible to do more damage.
Yeah, to get one up at least. And here's the big problem. The Marines being attacked by the Zerglings. The SCV trying to rebuild the bunker. But at this point, the Marines are gone. The bunker finishes, and this is the GG.
Yeah. And that time actually SCV didn't move anything. Like SCV stand back against behind the Marines, so he didn't block the way to come together. Marine juggling too close to Marine. Did you understand?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, explain that. So juggling killed the Marine so easily.
One thing that probably a lot of viewers are interested in right now, the Korea qualifier is coming up. Are you going to participate again?
No.
What?
Actually, I do, but
Yeah, you do.
I want to say I don't practice for Korea qualify because if I qualify the Korea, yeah.
Tell us about the last qualifier. You reached the final, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you had to face Jinro for the 3rd time?
Yeah.
So Gom conspiracy. Apparently Jinro and Sella always end up in the same group. And then you kind of lost the final, didn't you?
It's my lover. Don't make fight with Zillow. Please, GOMTV.
Okay, so we talked about it a little bit earlier, and he said, okay, if I end up in the same group as Jinro again for the 4th time, then there's definitely some kind of conspiracy going on, and I couldn't believe it. Because when I first came to Korea, my first Code A qualifier, you already played against Jinro. I remember those games. They were amazing.
Yeah, maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah, 40-minute games. And then the next time I go to a Code A qualifier, he's playing against Jinro again. And he and Jinro just looked at the screen and they were like, what is happening here?
Oh, next game is Puzzle versus Monk.
Exactly. So now we have your player.
Yeah, I'll cheer for them. Actually, for Puzzle.
Now, this is going to be pretty interesting. What do you think about Maru?
He's my liver, you know?
He's your what? Your lover?
Liver. Liver.
Liver?
Yeah, liver. Jillo versus me. He dropped me in Code Season 8.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Your rival.
Yeah, rival. Sorry, my...
No. You're fine.
Yeah.
It's me being stupid. Sorry. Yeah, my bad. Well, guys, we're heading into the match. GSL up and downs. Maru against Puzzle with Sella and Kaldor.
Where's Wolf?
Huh? Where's Wolf?
Yeah.